Hi, I'm Chloe Avis, and I'm going to be saying a monologue from Hello, Dolly. From Levi, I'm going to get married again. I'm marrying Horace Vandergelder for his money. I'm going to send his money out doing all the things you taught me. We won't be married in the sense we had one, but I shall certainly make him happy. And Ephraim, I'm tired. I'm tired of living hand to mouth, and I'm asking your permission, Ephraim. Will you give me away? Money, money. It's like the sun we walk under. It can kill or cure Mr. Vandergelder's money. But Vandergelders never get tired of saying most people in the world are fools. In a way, he's right, isn't he? I mean, there comes a moment in everybody's life when he must decide whether he'll live among the human beings or not. A fool among fools or a fool alone. And as for me, I've decided to live among them. I wasn't always so. After my husband's death, I retired into myself. Yes, in the evenings, I'd put out the cat, I'd lock the door, and I'd make a little rub toddy. And before I went to bed, I'd say a little prayer, thanking God that I was independent, and no one else's life was mixed up with mine. And when the 10 o'clock sounded from the Trinity Church tower, I fell off to sleep, and I was a perfectly content woman. But one night, after 2 years of this, an oak leaf fell out of my Bible. I placed it there on the day my husband asked me to marry him. A perfectly good oak leaf, but without color, and without life. And I suddenly realized that for a long time I had not shed one tear, nor had I been filled with the wonderful hope that something other would turn out well. I saw that I was just like that oak leaf, and on that night I decided to rejoin the human race. Yes, we're all fools and in danger of destroying the world with our folly, but the surest way to keep us out of harm is to give us the 4 or 5 human pleasures that are in our right world, and that takes a little money. The difference between a little money and no money at all is enormous. It can shatter the world. And the difference between a little money and an enormous amount of money is very slight, and that also can shatter the world. Money. I've always felt that money, pardon my expression, is like manure. It's not worth a thing unless it's spread around encouraging young things to grow. Anyways, that's the opinion of the second Mrs. Vandergelder. I'm Chloe Avis, and I'll be singing I'd Put My Hand in There from the movie Hello, Dolly. I have always been a woman who arranges things for the pleasure or the profit it derives. I have always been a woman who arranges things like furniture, daffodils, and lives. When a man with a timid tongue meets a girl with a different air, why should the tortured creature beat around the bush when heaven knows Mother Nature always needs a little push? So I put my hand in here, I put my hand in there. And a girl over 6'3" loves a man who comes up to her ear. My, surely it's obvious she'll never be seduced till some kind of soul condescends to give her beau a little boost. So I put my hand in there, I put my hand in here.